Hi, this is Anton. Doing a self-support video. So the question again is the subject that I'm going to talk. Well, as I said, this is a self-support video, so whatever that I talk must be self-supporting, meaning I should not go into preaching about anything. Sharing also pretty cool. I mean, all these videos we do, Destonians, so they are sharing stuff. Sharing is caring. We share about our own process, how things are happening, and how I am changing, how I am dealing with points, and how this world as myself must be changed. So, in a sense, self-support video is not confined to just about me. I mean, all this thing I do is kind of self-support. I mean, either I talk about myself or talk about the world situation. It's all self-support. This is a process that I'm working with Destiny. A process of self-forgiveness, self-honesty, becoming trustworthy, self-trust, and becoming here as the physical. See, the problem is the mind. The mind. The mind is, well, everything in the mind is I have accepted and allowed. I have allowed the pre-programming. I forgive myself that I have accepted and allowed myself to not realize that I have allowed and accepted all that exists within my mind. I forgive myself that I have accepted and allowed myself not realize my mind has been pre-programmed because I allowed it. From a childhood, I allowed my mind to be pre-programmed by the world that I was born into. I forgive myself that I have accepted and allowed myself not realize all that I am today is a pre-programmed pattern. A pre-programmed product, rather. So this is what I'm trying to change. My pre-programmed self. My mind, how my mind operates, thinking, its conscious mind, subconscious mind, unconscious mind, the three levels of the mind, how I react to things, how I take things personally, all this stuff, how I judge, how I self-judge, how I judge others. I forgive myself that I have accepted and allowed myself to not realize I am a pre-programmed mind. Everything I do is a kind of a pre-program which I have accepted and allowed. Cannot blame anyone for it. Even the programmers program my mind because I allow them to. So I forgive myself that I have accepted and allowed myself to pre-program myself, and I forgive myself that I have accepted and allowed myself to let others program me. In this I have become a programmed human robot. Others got the remote control. They can just control me with one button. A comment of word, gesture, anything others do, I react like a robot. Oh, excuse me. So I am a pre-programmed robot. So this is what the destiny process is all about. It's about birthing myself as life. So I will live as life, not as a pre-programmed robot. I forgive myself that I accept allow myself to exist as a pre-programmed robot, not realizing all my patterns that exist within my mind is to a large degree pre-programmed, which I accepted and allowed, which I permitted. I forgive myself that I've accepted and allowed myself to surrender myself to the programmers of this world so that they can code my mind, they can pre-program my mind, my behaviors, my reactions, my judgments, my thoughts, my feelings, my emotions. Everything that is inside my mind is pre-programmed because I allowed it so. So this is what the destiny process is. It's a very detailed self-study, and in this the pre-programming peels off little by little. I forgive myself that I've accepted and allow myself to not realize I'm a pre-programmed robot. I forgive myself that I've accepted and allow myself not realize that I deliberately participate in this pre-programming. I allowed it to happen. I forgive myself that I accept and allow myself to not realize it is by living in the mind fantasies of the past and future that I activate the pre-program. I could bypass the pre-programming by simply being here as the breath. I see the video looks pretty dark. Not very bright, not very lightful, but rather it's very dark. Well, I remember I used to make videos with lots of lights and very bright and very shiny or whatever. Now it's dark and black. That's good. I like it, because this world is pretty much a dark place right now. There is no love and light in this world. This world is not a place for love and light right now. It's a place of darkness. And why do I say that? I say that because nearly 1 billion people are starving today. I mean, right now I am sitting in a nice chair in this room. I am making a recording because I had a nice dinner. But there are humans right now who will be sitting under a tree or some kind of a place without having any meals for the day. They are starving. So I have a moral responsibility to bring that point. I mean, it's a shame, isn't it? As human beings, we have accepted and allowed a world within which 1 billion people will be starving on any given day. And little children, they will be starving too. I mean, their parents are starving, so they are starving also. It's really sad situation, but there is no need to be sad as a feeling of sadness, as a realization of sadness. I realize this is sad and something must be done. It must be corrected. I mean, would you like your own children to starve for days and days? Would you ever accept that? I don't think any parent in this world will accept that. But yet we have a billion people days? Yeah, a billion people starving per day, and some 21,000 humans dying a day. This is right here on this earth. I am not talking about another planet. I am talking right here. This planet Earth, the home of the starving. Why is this? Why did we accept and allow this? Now there is something you can do, that is to understand and study equal money system. I mean, if you are really serious about doing anything at all, please study equal money system and participate in it. Well, I know some of my friends, they look at this world situation, one of the things they say is, well, there's nothing I can do to this world. There's nothing I can do to save the starving children. Alright, I'll give $50 in donation, that's all. And after that, they wash their hands. Well, for the average guy, it looks like there's nothing you can do to save this world. I was there once. I also believed there is nothing I can do, man. I mean, what is there to me to do? You want me to go to Africa and feed everyone? I can't do that. So that is the general perception, that there is nothing I can do to save this world. That is my pre-programmed acceptance. I forgive myself that I've accepted and allowed myself to believe that there is nothing I can do to save this world. Well, there is equal money system. If you have any caring, any sense of caring, please go to the websites that I have listed below and study what equal money system is. Of course, it's not going to be here tomorrow or next year or the next few years. It will take some time, but it will come only if you and me participate in this. As a responsible human beings, you and I must participate in this process, in this movement, in this world equality movement, this equal money system movement, and then we can take action. We have a very well studied, well researched approach to solve this problem. So you must participate and study with us. And of course, your pre-programmed mind like mine must be cleaned out. And for that, and that is the first step, and for that we have self-forgiveness. As I mentioned few times, it goes like this. I forgive myself that I've accepted and allowed myself to be a pre-programmed robot. I forgive myself that I accept, allow myself to not realize that I have given permission to the mind controllers and programmers to program my mind. In this, I have allowed myself to be a pre-programmed robot. I forgive myself that I have accepted and allow myself to not realize how I talk, how I express myself, how I react, how I think, how I feel, even how I have sex to some degree is pre-programmed. I am a total pre-programmed organic robot. To overcome this, I forgive myself. I forgive myself, understanding my patterns. I forgive myself. And I breathe. Breathing is the way. You breathe, you self-forgive, and you breathe. I, for one, stand unconditionally now with the equal money system. It is not a belief, it is a realization that equal money system will bring the answers to this world problem. Of course, long time ago, like you, I also gave up with my hands up in the air saying, what can I do to save this world? What can I do to save this world? I can't do anything. That was my stance a long time ago. But now, working this self-forgiveness process with Destiny, I am realizing, and I have realized, that equal money system will birth a new planet for all living beings on this world. So my friends who are watching this, you can easily dismiss this video. Just one click, gone. Or you can go to the links below and take a moment and study what is this eco-money system is all about. Thank you. Please join us at www.destiny.org.